right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all over the world. Dobson777a here. We got an unscheduled live stream. I decided to talk about what's happening with our doggone miners and metals because we had quite the smackdown today. Amazing smackdown. And normally I would have given you a little heads up before this show, but I decided it was easier to just do a live stream than try to jam in a, I like that BTFD, buddy. Hey, Bilbo. So anyways, I thought I'd go ahead and read off some statistics here because I was just putting together some charts. Hey, Mr. Action. And I know you guys are dying to know what the heck is going on. Oh, my God, everything's falling apart. I think you can't see this, but I can bring it up and look at it. For today, gold was down 1.87%, silver was down 7.62%, and platinum was down 5.2%. That was a huge drop today. And so I guess during the daylight hours, we were at 1879 for gold was the low, and silver, the low was 2365. Currently, gold is up to 18... Actually, what is it right now? Oh, it's above 1900 right now for gold, and silver looks like it might be right at 25. So silver's up 1%, gold is slightly up. So that's kind of what's going on with that. I did find a chart on Zero Hedge where it showed the dollar took a big old jump today. So there was something with the yuan got spanked today and the dollar went up. So I don't know. I can't get to root cause on that. So that's the only thing that I found was kind of interesting. But I wanted to just get in front of you guys. Yeah, platinum wrecked. This is one of those times where I think you might have a good entry point here. You rarely see these kind of days where something gets just really hit pretty good. But I was still looking at, let me go bring it over here. So the ETF miner portfolio was down 4.71%, and it's up 34% for the year. Our improved portfolio was down 4.77, but it's up 37%. Let me read off what a couple of these guys did. SBSW was down like 7%. ELYGF took a 10% hit, almost 11%. What else we got here? VNNHF was only down 5%, and year to date, that's up 110% for the year. Just like CXBMF, by the way, that was only down 1.6%, and that's up 124% for the year. Some of these are incredible. AG got smacked really good. First Majestic down 10.24, and that's back negative for the year again, so it's down 12.81. Anyways, my portfolio was down 5.2 and John's portfolio was 4.36, but I'm holding some of these micros that got hit pretty hard. So I wanted to give you the data so that you would have it. Bought an ounce of platinum today. Good for you. Once you go platinum, you never go back. Yeah, there's another saying similar to that, isn't there? Yeah, we're not selling here. There's nothing here to indicate selling. We're going to have a lot of perturbations like this. Just hang loose. This is noise. So what was gold today? When I look on this thing over here. So gold on the ETF, gold was down 2%. Silver was down 7.62. Again, there's something to be said about holding, 70% gold, 10% platinum, and 20% silver, because even platinum was only down 4.3 today. There's a method to my madness, and it has to do with that volatility thing. The volatility is a killer. You love the volatility when the tide's coming in, but when that tide goes out, holy crap, that thing sinks to the bottom and crashes into the rocks. So just be careful. Make sure you have a proper allocation. Anyways, I've been trying to show my exercise shirts because I look so slim in these things. They're great compared to my fishing shirts that are meant for moving around. Yeah, there's this whole thing. We can't say the names or the initials because I got mostly demonetized on the last live stream because somebody had to bring up a Supreme Court justice that is no longer with us. So don't talk about that because they don't like it. But yeah, we are not sellers. We're on the right side of this trade. Let this go. The right side of the trade. I want to see who's beeping me here. I did want to say it's very possible that I have stumbled into another keeper. So we'll see. You know, I've been fishing for a while here, and I've actually had a couple that seem like keepers, and this might actually be a trophy. So I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I'll let you know as things go, but I'm pretty happy right now. I will have a better idea once I kind of get through this week. Kind of exciting. It's like you feel like a teenager on some of this stuff. Thank you, Connor Monnery. All right, let's name off some of these here. We got Connor Monnery. I don't remember you before, Connor. DW, FE Free 4A. Some of these are tongue twisters. Carlos Alfonso. I think I said DW already. Mr. Action 1, Bilbo Stackins. And FE Free 4A won the prize. He gets a gold star because he was first today. And he had the BTFD, which I can't say it, but back the Ford truck up. Or back the Ford. Oh, no, buy the Ford dip. I had to think about what the acronym was. I forgot about it. I always want to think about back up the truck or something. It's late, man. My brain doesn't work well at night. It seems like my peak time is from like 10 to 2. So when I sit here in the evenings, it's not my peak time. Look at that, man. I don't even have a gobbler. That's kind of amazing, isn't it? 60 years old. Do you guys believe I'm 60? I got women saying, no way, you're like 45. They don't understand. I got good genes, I guess. I mean, look at that. I don't even have any wrinkles. Do I have any crow's feet? Just very little. Oh, got to bring this down here. Okay, where did I get these? Can't think of it. It was called Sports Authority. I think that was the name of it. In fact, I screwed up. I bought some gym shorts, and of course, the temperature dropped to 50s in the morning this morning. But even though they both said large, one of them was a medium. I put it on today to go to the gym. I'm like, what the heck? And I grabbed the other pair, put them on, and they're marked exactly the same. And I already took the stupid tag off, so I don't even know if I can return the things. Oh, new to the channel. Well, welcome, Connor. I knew I didn't recognize your name. Look, this is a unique channel. We talk about a lot of different things on this channel, and I had cleaned out like 800 videos because it was just clogged up with stuff that I had, like daily reports I was doing, and I didn't think those need to be there. But there's some good analytical stuff in here that you might not find on other channels. And I'm let's just say this is kind of a hobby that I'm doing to help other people because I consider myself a sophisticated investor and I'm a contrarian investor. Oh, let me tell you something. There was a neat article on Zero Hedge. I got to get a video in that talks about some of this, but Fidelity has one of these contra funds, which means it's a contrarian investing fund. And they were on there bragging about their 20% returns. And I'm thinking, you know, yesterday we had 40% returns and we're doubling theirs. Very low risk what I'm doing in this. And I'm showing you step by step how to do this. And I'm not charging a lot. There's actually, I give away a free portfolio that is hanging right up in there with the best portfolios. And then I have some individual minor picks in some of the other ones. So if you want to be a member, you get to see the performance of several other portfolios. And I'm going to add some other things as time permits, but I'm on a quest right now still that's kind of keeping me somewhat busy. Yeah, man, I'll tell you, I watched Fox today when I was on the treadmill. I killed myself on the treadmill today. I'm getting ahead of myself, putting these on, trying to kind of, I'm trying to make a big difference over 90 days, and I'm pushing a little too hard. But anyways, Fox was really interesting today listening to. I was up there for like an hour and a half. It's kind of a boring thing on a treadmill, but if you can watch TV, it's not too bad. I watched a Food Channel thing too at the same time, kind of switched between the two. Yeah, this is like the October surprise that happened in September. Dang near close to October. So maybe they decided to get on the offense. You know, it seems like the Republicans are always on defense. Maybe this is a way to be on offense. Okay, so there's a trick there, turning the chat off. I hadn't thought about that. So we'll remember that next time when people are complaining they can't do the thumbs up. 36 people, get that thumbs up there. I will repeat the news. We had, if I can find my chart, gold was down 1.87%, silver 7.62%, and platinum was down 5.2%. Our ETF miner portfolio cut it off. Oh, here it is. It was down 4.71. Improved portfolio was down 4.77. So there was a pretty good smackdown that occurred, and that was all because the dollar took a big jump, but something happened with the yuan that went down. So it's, you know, this is a complicated game. I don't know what happened with the yuan. So there's more work that has to be done, but I was trying to get a quick report out to you guys. So, because I know some of you guys were like, what the heck? But it's noise. It's just noise. I think it's noise. We'll know in no time, but you know, nothing goes straight up. This is common. I just kind of thought we were going to get a breakout soon, but maybe we had to have a breakdown first before we got to break up. My tinfoil hat. He says we got manipulation. HSBC. Yeah, Korea, I'm going to tell you. So the funny thing is, you know, when cell phones first started coming out, I used to buy the Nokia phones. They were the top of the line forever. And then Samsung came along and just totally destroyed them. And I've been with Samsung for I don't even know how long now, how many years. It's kind of funny. It'd be a neat graph to kind of see how that happens. But, you know, Samsung pretty much knocked out the Apple product in comparison. These Android phones, there's way more, like 80% Android than there are Apple last time I looked. Don't quote me on it. It could be changed a little bit. Yeah, the pitchfork, I don't think is going to be affected that much, but when I get a chance, I will do a report. It'll probably be towards the end of the week. I got a couple days in a row where I've got a busy days, and so we'll see how it works out. We may be just back in the pitchfork. That percentage change for gold is kind of a noise change for gold. Now we get a couple days like that, then it could affect the pitchfork a lot, but that's a noise thing. Yeah, go look at the gold eagles. Let me go take a look real quick, see if I can bring it up. I don't know what you guys see when I'm doing this. Do you just see me on the camera? I don't know, but I'm off searching real quick for it to see if I can find this. I don't know if I have a link for that or not. Oh, there it is. All right, let's see what the gold premiums are. At some point, I'll learn how to do a split screen so that you can see what I'm looking at. But I'm off on that findbullionprices.com. Now I'm looking for random 1 ounce gold eagles. Here we go. All right, they're still sitting at about 5%, but it's $2,000, folks. You're at 2027 to the highest 2048. It looks like. So if we look at silver eagles. All right. And the lower premiums, by the way, that means they're probably not in stock and you got a little longer delivery times, but it's showing 29.88, which is a 19% premium for silver gold bull, and the highest price. This is amazing. Let's do like one of the regular guys. APMEX is 32.43, and that's a 29% premium. But again, you may find that those are readily in stock with large quantities, where the other guys may be, you got to wait a month to get your product. And I don't know about you, when I'm buying precious metals, I want it in my hands now. I don't want to wait a freaking month. So you can go look at it. Let me look. I forgot to do platinum real quick. Let me do platinum. All right. So Platinum Eagles, they've got silver gold bull shows 1,029 for a 15% premium, but it's significantly lower than the other ones. The other ones are 22.5% premiums. So that may be, let me just click on it and see. We're probably going to find that that's not in stock. Yeah, they're looking for stock, so you can't count on that. So you wouldn't buy that anyways. That's not available. It's unobtainium. Okay, so Fred, you can't buy from the mint. There is no direct purchase from the mint unless you're buying. It might be some of those America the Beautiful or something, but all of the Eagles and Buffalo things you have to buy from certified dealers. So there is no way to buy from them. I always do that backwards. I'm sorry. I just look at it quickly. The APMEX, I don't know why I always say Ampex. Let's see. Sprott kept his purchase for about 3 months in her vault. No delivery can made because they were afraid of COVID. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I will tell you that I still think platinum is the steal of the century right now. I just think it is. And I've kind of woulda, shoulda, coulda in March thought I probably should have bought more platinum, but I try to keep with that 70% gold, 10% platinum, and 20% silver. Yeah, I don't think there is. I don't think you can buy anything from the U.S. Mint. Remember, they're all made in the U.S. Mint, but I don't think you can buy directly from them. Oh, unless, hold on, maybe these are the collectible coins. Yeah, proof coins. Okay. Look, if you're going to go buy proof coins, you can buy those from the U.S. Mint, but you can't buy the brilliant uncirculated or whatever. So I agree with you. You can get proofs. I don't necessarily recommend buying the, I think you have to fill up your other bins first. So, I tell everybody you need to have some cash. Get some cash. Maybe some people really like the constitutional coins. So get some junk silver stuff. And then start filling up with these other brilliant uncirculated is what I typically buy. And then, after you fill all those up, then you can say, okay, I can go do collector level because that's what the proofs and everything are. But I don't recommend you start with proofs. Ooh, a 10-ounce platinum bar. The only thing I will tell you is when you play with the bars and you play with rounds, you get into reporting requirements when you start buying a certain amount and selling a certain amount, where if you stick with the Eagles, they don't have the same reporting requirements at the dealers. No paperwork. You're still supposed to report it on your tax return, but there's no reporting at the dealer. So there's a difference there. And I think it's because they decided that that's actually money. Man, that'd be awesome to have a 10-ounce platinum bar. I still want to get a kilo silver bar just to, have a door, prop the door open. Yeah, I've always pretty much just bought the brilliant uncirculated. We talked about it the last live stream. We talked about it the last live stream that there was a auction somebody had sent me that they had 5 Platinum Eagles for, and I can't remember, that was Saturday. Was it 3,000 or something? And that's a steal for 5 of them. But you'd have to, I mean, you got to go look at the condition and everything else before I say it's a steal. But I think if you got even some roughed up Platinum Eagles, you're still going to spend, $1,000 a piece. So anyways, it was an exciting day. It started right off pretty screwed up. What time did this thing crash down? It was like 10 o'clock. Well, actually, it started in the early morning hours and crashed and bottomed about 10 o'clock. It looks like it ran back up by the end of the day, though. Some people bought back in smartly because you're probably not going to see that price again. Who knows? I never say never, and I'm going to tell you why. I keep telling you, there's somebody behind the curtain that controls this stuff, and there's so much they do with the dollar that can affect these metals prices. And it's not that they're necessarily intentionally affecting metal prices. They're trying to protect our exports. So if somebody manipulates their currency in another country, and everybody forgets about this, if somebody manipulates it, like China dropped, I'm going to say 15% overnight one time, the U.S. has to respond because they get an unfair trade advantage, unless everybody's agreed to let them do it. So you have to understand that's kind of what happens here. So it's a little bit of a shell game until the somebody has all the money in the pot and then the game's over. Yeah, well, there's a lot of guys. So I'm not going to badmouth George Gammon, but I've seen some of his videos he did on real estate, and he was way off base. And a lot of these guys, they don't do the research like I do. I'm an engineer. We used to have requirements you had to dig out. And I've done videos that show you where these requirements are. And it has to do with the IRS has reporting requirements. And it turns out eagles, buffaloes, and certain other countries, things that I'm not going to say because I can't remember off the top of my head, but there is no reporting requirements if you follow the rules. Yeah, reputable dealers is the way to go, no doubt. And I've periodically brought up, comparisons of the ones that I think you should consider, but I just always look for what's in stock. And by the way, if you're doing a large purchase, get on the phone with the people. Don't just do that over the thing, because they may even work you a better deal. But I noticed when you do the larger purchases, and back in March when I bought my stuff, it was funny. The guys, there were some other people had bought a couple coins, and because of my order, mine came in immediately because they want to fill the big orders and get paid. So anyways, it's just one of those things that, remember, we all do the best we can, folks. Yeah, I think it's a bigger game. You got to remember, even with our finances, we have to adjust things because of things happening around us. And that's what happens with governments. If another government is trying to take an unfair advantage, we have to adjust accordingly to neutralize that. Businesses have to constantly be on their heels, moving to be able to accommodate change, because change is constant. And sometimes it's not intentional manipulation. Things happen, things break down. And so everybody else has to adjust to that. Somebody the other day, they were like talking about, in 2012 that, gold, why did it go down? Everything should have kept going up. And I explained, and I've done it on this channel multiple times. Please remember, the opportunity of a lifetime was real estate. starting in 2012, because you had the government made it to where it was the opportunity of a lifetime. They gave you these unbelievable low interest rates. We had foreclosures, short sales that had crashed the inherent value of these properties to half or less. I mean, I was buying properties like $40, $50 a square foot, folks, and now they're $150 a square foot. And that's since 2012. So that was the opportunity, not gold. When something gets thrown in your lap, you have to adjust. You don't remember, a lot of these gold and silver folks, this is what they do. This is all they can see. The investing world is this big. You have to look at the whole investing world and understand when something new comes up. And you have to take advantage of it, because it could completely just sweep gold off to the side and silver off the side. And that's what it did, because the real opportunity was investment properties. I mean, when you can buy a tangible asset by half price or less, you go buy it. I mean, you're thinking about the same thing. When gold and silver drops a little bit, you want to go buy it. But you need to realize that there's other tangible assets. And I'm all over it when that happened. I used up every bit of my vacation and spare time to do it, because it was an opportunity of a lifetime. And now my wife gets about half of that. That's so ridiculous, isn't it? But that's the way it works. There's, risk and rewards to everything. Yeah, so Tinfoil Hat saying he's selling his properties from 2011 for 4 times the price of what he paid for. Use that, hey Jay Ward, use that website that I did. It's called, where is it? findbullionprices.com. Go to that, and that gives you like the top things that are the top dealers, and you can click on the links and it takes you right to their website. But he does a very, I think, a very useful capability. And there's also some buying metals at spot links at the top that you can go through that I've done on this channel before. So that's useful as well. Got to go through some sales pitches for that. Oh, Jay Ward's from Canada. Okay, gotcha. Wow, we got 60 people on here. This is a good, everybody wants to know what the heck happened today. Well, I hate to say it, if you came in late, I talked about, I'll just do another one, since it looks like a whole bunch of people just came in. All right, so today, gold was down 1.87, silver was down 7.62, platinum was down 5.20. And it ended up at the end of the day, gold was just above 1900. Silver was just below 25, but overnight it's gone up to 25, and platinum's below 900 again. But the big change today was the dollar went up because the yuan went down. So there was some interesting seesaw that occurred there. So that was the news for the day. And we had the miners got spanked pretty good, like 4.5% or something. So less than silver went down. So that's not too bad. Remember, leverage can hurt you. But again, we do the 80% gold, 20% silver. So that's why they're not down as much. Yeah, we got 60 people watching, only 22 likes. See that thing? Actually, it's probably down here. You got to do something. In fact, somebody was saying earlier, you need to turn off the live chat if you want to do the thumbs up. Live chats are kind of fun. I like doing this because I get interaction with you guys. You know, I hadn't even looked at Deutsche Bank stock price lately. Did that thing ever fall through the floor? Everybody kept thinking it was going to crash, but I don't think it ever has. Anyways, I wanted to just do a quick 30-minute thing. I didn't want this to be a long, drawn-out thing. I honestly do want to get a presentation in this week, but a couple things have gotten in my way. I've got some rental property things I got to do, and got potentially a new lady here, so I'm going to go investigate that. And we're going to go from here, folks. Hopefully everything will work out. I hope So Deutsche Bank's busted. I need to go look at that again. I was following it closely there for a while. Yeah, I tell you, I have. So let me explain what's going on with the gym. So I'm on the second week of the gym, and I decided to do cardio on the treadmills, and it depends on your fitness level, but I try to get my heart rate up to 130. You don't do that immediately. You kind of work your way up, take about half an hour. And but anyways, I get the incline up to like 7 or 8, and then I'm walking like 3.6. I'm not running on these things. I'm not in that kind of health where I can run. But anyways, I did that for like 45 minutes, and then I go do weightlifting, controlled weightlifting. You know, some of it's dumbbells where you do it behind your back and you do this and you do all that kind of stuff. And then there's machines that you do which are targeted muscles. But anyways, the trainer I've got, she keeps track of what I started at, and we're already upping weight, so it's already working. So it's going to be kind of interesting. If we keep going at the rate we're going, this is going to be a potentially substantial change in a 90-day period. So I'm really trying hard, because I think I told you guys I want to get physically fit. Then I want to do some self-defense, and then I'm actually going to do some tactical training. So yeah, I eat clean too. I've been doing that for a while. The biggest problem is when you eat out, like on these dates. Like I ordered steamed broccoli, and they always pour like some butter garlic stuff. I'm like, what the heck? I asked for steam. I didn't want all this other stuff. But anyways, I can tell already that I'm getting stronger, and you can tell sometimes just when you're walking. It's like you can feel muscle here now. Before, when I lost all that weight, I had like some it was almost like foam on the top, you know. But now it's firming up, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get in much better shape. So it's happening already, and I need to get a little gym set up in here for in between days, because it is a little bit of pain to drive up to the gym every time, but it's actually quite interesting people watching too. I don't know how many of you guys have gone to the gym. No, I don't do drugs or anything like that. I needed to change my diet too. Don't fricking do this stuff without making sure that you're getting enough protein. So I've had to up the amount of protein I'm eating, but I eat a lot of vegetables and a lot of fruit. In fact, I just cleaned out, a cantaloupe and a watermelon. I got to go get another one tomorrow. And that's my snack. I don't eat chips. I don't eat any of that other kind of stuff. But it's a big difference. I kind of wish when I was losing the weight, I thought about doing the gym at the same time, because I could have been there where I wanted to be already. But it's like at the time, remember, it was kind of like a depression I was going through. I had to fight through all that. So step by step, just remember the saying, do the best you can. So we're all just doing the best we can. And I am just thrilled to death how this is working. Like I said, I'm hoping I'm going to knock 20 years off of myself and get back to, the type of muscles I had in my 40s. And it just, by the way, it helps your back and everything. If you get your stomach muscles, everything working, your back is stronger. So you guys all need to think about that. Just to try to get yourself in as good a shape as you can, because it's going to extend your life and you're just going to feel better. Losing weight is the first thing, though. Get the weight off before you start doing too much exercising. So anyways, I hope everybody's treating you well. I hope you're doing well. Do the best you can. God bless.